Sapoops, on my Facebook post about amnesty and how they discovered that Malaysia is a hypocrite country, a certain Archwat Fauzi came up and basically started commenting. Couple nice and pleasant comments just like this one, a la, of course bro needs to make his yapping stand out by referring to this news. Malaysia is well known worldwide for its strong solidarity with Palestinian Kampiksen, because people like them, the pro-Palestine, not you the Bukit people. Quit yapping broski. And I'm like, what? So then I try to clarify, and then he says, no DAP people would want to recruit you broski, maybe try the Zeosteen bot recruitment website, that's your level. Oh, and the Bukit people, don't worry, our friend know what it meant, bruh, trust me, they all know, and please for God's sake quit yapping. Again, like what I typed in my previous comment, your Indian reader market would love all these yapping. Try write them in Tamil and praise the 2000 plus minus land scamming MO, that's a bonus point for you. What? Bruh. You know, I actually wanted to feel angry about this, but more than angry, I just felt confused. I think that you should be as well. I really don't see the relevance to anything that I said in this piece. But either way, somehow he thought that it was relevant, so I'm like, oh, okay. Anyway, the reason I know that he represents Angkasa Tuah is because of this photo, which I found on his Facebook profile, directly linking him over to this Angkasa Tuah thing, which from what I can see seems to be some social media agency that specializes in content creation. A la, whoops, looks like their website isn't really functional though. But you can see that they're making videos for companies like Pakar Rumah Sejuk, whatever that is, and doing these kinds of fun little exercises under the guidance of their good old-fashioned boss. And I'm like, very interesting. These guys, they call themselves Malaysia's #1 social media content plan. But then I just have to ask, #1 in what way exactly? Like, racism? Dude, okay. To be fair, I know that there are people out there who are racist and they hide their personalities, yes. But like, your founder or your director or whatever it is just casually advertising his company name and then going out there writing stupid comments like this. And it just makes you wonder, why? But to be fair, and to some degree, maybe this is kind of like a tried and proven strategy. Like, I remember this one influencer who was a friend of Randuk and who makes use of race tunggang content in order to advertise his social media. And of course, if we know anything about Randuk, we know that's exactly what he does all of the time. And you can kind of see the flywheel in motion right here. Basically, the more racist content, the more engagement. The more clients, the more racist content, the more engagement, the more clients, and that flywheel goes on and destroys the country. So oops, I have no idea why someone like this is so bold in casual yapping about other races, or if he even cares, or maybe this Archwat guy lives in a world where his Malay friends just don't care, in which case then you have to ask, like, do all of these people right here hate other races?
Does he even know people from other races for that matter?
You kind of have to wonder whether maybe they're just not aware of his personality. Not that he was trying to hide it in the first place, but yeah dude, it's absolutely fascinating. No idea how this Sapoop actually operates on a day-to-day basis. Maybe his staff just never questions him, and they all live in some weird feudal environment where this guy just yaps all he wants all day and all night. But really? You're representing a company and you're serving clients and you're just casually going out there and being racist? That is actually, to me, absolutely wow. And to all of these companies, whether it's Radix Original, Care, Burger 8, Nomad Travel, Anissa, Mr. Absorber, Omi, whatever have you right here. I don't know if you guys actually know what this Archwat guy is like, but this is the person that you're working with. A person who just randomly goes around to other people's Facebook accounts and then starts insulting them unprovoked while acting like he's a hero of Palestine. And exactly, by the way, the kind of person that I'm talking about here that makes me think that basically your solidarity is fake. That's the way I think about it. That's my opinion. And you can agree, you can disagree, you can explain why you agree or disagree to me. I have no problem with that.
May an MCMC report, by the way, so please investigate authorities.
But on his part, somehow he decided to do it with racism. Maybe that's what works in his industry or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, what do you think, Sapoop? Do you think that social media agency founders should be racist like that? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. That's all I have to say about that, and bye.